The title is not clickbait. This right here is my favorite handheld of 2024. So without further ado, let's get right into it. It's the Powkiddy v10. Hey guys, what's going on? RetroGamer here, and welcome back to another review featuring the Powkiddy v10. So, I know I've been reviewing a lot of handhelds on this channel recently. Maybe not as many as channels like Retro Game Corps and Takayudon, but I've been reviewing enough to say that this right here, this Powkiddy v10, is my favorite handheld of 2024, hands down. I've reviewed a lot of different handhelds recently, like the RG35XX SP, and then I did the 28XX, and I did the Cube, and I did one or two others. I can't remember. I've done quite a few of them all this year. But this one right here, this takes all of them. This is exactly what I wanted out of a handheld. It's not as powerful as a 35XX from Anbernic or the Cube or anything that they're selling. It's not as powerful as a lot of things that they're selling. This is a lot more powerful than the Powkiddy v90. If you remember, I did that. Did I do that last year? I can't remember. I'll have to link it up in the card, but I did the v90 by Powkiddy, and I was quite impressed for the price. But this is now the same price, or well, not now. This just came out, but this is the same price as the Powkiddy v90. And it does a lot more. It does the same, but it does things a lot better. And I'm going to demonstrate some things and bring some old clips back from the v90 review and show you kind of in comparison what you're getting from the v10 out of the v90. This isn't a direct v90 to v10 comparison, but that's like the closest I have. And then I'll show you things like the Anbernic 35XX SP, because this is the only 35XX that I have from Anbernic. I'll go over some things from that too. But let's stop rambling and we'll talk about this handheld in just a bit. I'm going to show you the box. The box is just a square standard box. It's yellow. It shows you some colors on here. I know the white, it's not on their website. Maybe that'll be a color soon, but that's not a color option. I got the gray one, and then there's like a khaki color, a black, and a purple. The white, it's not on the website. Like maybe... No, because I was going to say maybe for like the kind of like the OG Game Boy, but no, because that's like a khaki color. But if we open up the box, and the box is hard to open without anything in here. But the box, it's similar to what you're going to get with like Anbernic stuff. You're going to get a user manual, although the user manual here, it really doesn't help you at all. These button combinations that they talk about, yeah, those don't work for me. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. But it'll also show you just the kind of unit itself and what everything is. The unit itself will come in this little plastic sleeve. And then the cardboard, or this is plastic actually. And then you just have the USB-C charger. Unlike Anbernic, it doesn't come with a screen protector. And I thought that was kind of sad. I've gotten used to those screen protectors. I really like having those little screen protectors, especially for something like this that doesn't close like the SP, right? But that's not a big deal. This is only a $40 handheld. So I think, no, actually when they dropped these, I don't know if it's still on sale, but it was on sale for like $34 or something. It was really, really cheap, especially for brand new. Because brand new, it's like $60, but they had done like a special sale for like $34 or $38 or something. It was below $40. Really impressive for what you're getting on here. I'm really impressed. This is like an upgrade from the v90. If you have a v90 or if you saw that review or you're looking into the v90, the v10, oh, much better. Oh, runs things so much nicer. And the screen is so nice. This is a 3.5-inch screen, much like the Anbernic 35XX handhelds, the CXS SP. All the 35XX handhelds have, of course, a 3.5-inch screen. But with this thing, oh man, like, it just looks so much nicer. I mean, this is the SP, so maybe if I had one of the like classic Game Boy ones, it'd be a little bit different. But this is much like a Super Nintendo style like layout or like color combo. I really like that. I keep trying to get the Game Boy ones though. I tried that with the 28. I did that wrong. I did this one, I did that wrong. I'm like, I guess I'm just not destined to have like the OG Game Boy colors. But this is a classic Super Nintendo color. I like it though. It looks super nice. It's even nicer than like I thought it would be. They also have, like, with the black, it's like a clear shell, and then the purple is a clear shell. I like this color. It all looks really nice. The buttons feel amazing on this thing. I've had trouble with some of the other handhelds with their D-pads and button stuff. The D-pad, oh, it feels so nice. It feels just like a D-pad should feel. Start and select. It just has one mono speaker, but it has a headphone jack, so then you could bring it to stereo sound. Then A, B, X, and Y. These buttons are hotkeys. We'll get into that when we get into the actual software side. On the bottom, it just says one SD card slot. It has a 64 gigabyte SD card. You can expand it up to 256, I believe. And then if we go on the back, it has the triggers, the L, and then the ZL and ZR. And then this, I don't know if I can get the back open. It's hard to get open. Ah, yes. This is the battery. There's a lot of empty space back here. It has what, a 30, no, it's a 3000 milliamp battery. It's gonna last you like probably 10 hours. On the website, it says 8 hours or up to 8 hours. Depending on what you're doing, what you're playing with the brightness and stuff, 8 to 10 hours is what I'm gonna say. Then up top, you have the charge port. This is a OTG for an external controller and Wi-Fi dongle. And then this is the reset and then the power button. And that's all I really have to say about the outside. I just really like how it feels. It feels really nice. It's not all that tall, as you can see. It's quite small, but like it feels really good with how wide it is and the big screen. I have not had any discomfort. I've been really enjoying playing this thing. So if we turn it on, we'll show you the OS. So this is running ArcOS. I'm sure that you can flash these just like a lot of the other handhelds. I'm sure you can flash this to a new software. People are probably going to tell me to switch it to a new software. I've been playing with this ArcOS. I don't know much about this ArcOS, but I haven't had really any troubles. I have had some issues with the PlayStation 1, but I'll get into that. So I zoomed in here so we can see it better. And this is all the OS. It has a lot of different things. It has 3DO. I tried 3DO. It doesn't like running too well. It has the Atari 2600. And then, of course, we have a lot of different handhelds. WonderSwan Color, PC Engine, and then, NES, Super Nintendo, Game Boy. A lot of things that you're going to see on the Powkiddy V90 that I reviewed. And it runs things just really well, especially Game Boy Advance. It like, if we go up to my favorites, I have it favorited just for quick access. If we go to favorites and we load up, where's Wario Land 4? I've been playing Wario Land 4 a lot. I hear really good things about Wario Land. I've never been able to play these games usually. And for $34 or something like that, the speaker really isn't bad. Like, it's a little crispy, but for what you're getting, I'm like, wow. And just look at how nice that screen is. For the hotkeys, if you hold this hotkey here and press left or right, you can adjust the volume. And if you want to adjust the brightness, you hold that hotkey and press up or down to adjust the brightness. If you press this hotkey plus this trigger right here, you can speed it up. Great for some games. If you press that hotkey and press this button, you'll save. And then this button, you'll load. So those are what the main hotkeys do. And then if you press this hotkey and then press this twice, you'll be able to go back into the OS. Instead of hitting the reset, you can hit the reset too, but this is a little bit faster. Those hotkeys, they really don't tell you that on that little instruction booklet. They give you different commands, but like they're not the right ones. So those are what those hotkeys do. And you're really just getting better performance out of this rather than a V90. Sure, if you're going for like an Ambernick, you're gonna get much better things, like not maybe much better, but you're gonna get other things that are gonna be able to run, like you're gonna get different platforms that are gonna run better. You're gonna be able to run Dreamcast and stuff on an Ambernick 35XX. This, probably not. But for the price of it and just the whole form factor and stuff, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I really like seeing. I have fallen in love with this thing. Like, it's much more simpler than something like a 35XX. Like, it's not going to run like nearly as many things probably as a 35XX. But I'm not looking for a powerhouse. I'm looking for just a great Game Boy player. And this is really a great Game Boy player. Even Super Nintendo, I've been playing a lot of. You know, if you remember with the V90, I did some Super Nintendo games and stuff and showed you how they run. You remember how Star Fox ran on the V90? Let me show you that real quick. Yeah, that was really bad. But then if you look at the V10, look how it runs now. It's a night and day difference. Like, it is so different. Just the amount of games that didn't run well on the V90 run perfectly fine on the V10. And that's what I really wanted. Like, I was impressed with the 90, but this is just like a huge upgrade. The screen's nice, the new chipset's nice. I mean, granted, with this chipset, I know it's a really old chipset, but going from the V90 to the V10, oh, it's so much nicer. It is so much nicer. Let me zoom it out here. And, oh, let's go to 1.2. That's fine. That's fine. And let me just turn it off here because, you know, that's really all I have to say about this little handheld. If you're looking to pick up the V10, I would highly recommend this console. This handheld, would you turn off? This handheld is just, it takes the cake. Like, it is the best handheld that I've played in 2024. It's not the best handheld of 2024, but this is my favorite. This is by far one I'm going to keep for sure. I love this thing. Yes, you know, it doesn't have all the things that like an Amrinic 35XX has. You know, it's not going to have HDMI out or Wi-Fi. It's not going to run as many games probably as this little V10. But that's not what I'm looking for. I don't care about that. I just care about fun, just a fun handheld. And I'm not saying that the 3.5 isn't a fun handheld. I use it a lot, but I use it on my TV. For the handheld, though, I'm just looking for a fun, unique little handheld that does the job. And this thing really just does the job. And it's a fun, unique little handheld. I love how it's shaped, and I love the screen, and everything about it. It just was made for me. Like, that's how I feel. Like, this thing was made for me. I absolutely love this handheld. If you're looking to pick it up, by all means, I would highly recommend it. It's only like $34 or something. It's super cheap. And if you're looking to upgrade from like a V90, oh, go for it. It is a perfect buy. But guys, that was my review on the Powkiddy V10. So guys, RetroGamer, like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys back here with another review. See you guys then.